Hello all, I'm Sai and you're watching The Book Dragon. In today's video, we are going to see 7 books that are so easy to read and can be helpful for any beginner who has just started to read. So let's get started with today's video. The first book that I'm going to recommend today is mostly a trilogy. It is The Hunger Games by Suzanne Collins. Now, the first book in the series is The Hunger Games, the second book is Catching Fire, and the third and final book is Mockingjay. Now, while I'm speaking, I'm going to hold up Catching Fire because it is my most favorite of all the three. Now, why I say The Hunger Games is easy to read, because it is one of those books which made many people to get into the habit of reading. It is set up in a dystopian world where the continent of North America has been transformed into a single landmass due to some natural calamity in the future, and the continent is divided into 12 districts, and in these 12 districts people live miserable lives, and in order to make their lives even more miserable, the Hunger Games takes place every year. And in the 74th year of the Hunger Games, which happens in the first book, The Hunger Games, our main protagonist, Katniss Everdeen, is the main focus, and the whole trilogy surrounds her. And the first 2 books in the trilogy are so good, and the third one is also good, but it is a bit polarizing because most people don't like it and few people like it due to the way the story progresses and also the ending of the story. So I'd recommend you to read The Hunger Games if you're expecting to read something easy but also very engaging. The next book that I'm going to recommend today is Simon vs. the Homo Sapiens Agenda by Becky Albertani. Now, this is an young adult contemporary story in which the main character Simon is gay, but he is not openly gay because he's just a bit afraid of the society, of how he'll be treated once he comes out, and he keeps exchanging these romantic mails with another guy named Blue. This happening is witnessed by some other person called Martin, who's a classmate or a schoolmate of Simon, and from there the story picks up. If you ask me why you should read the story, I'd say it because it is a very light-hearted story, and if you want to read something that is like taking a chill pill, then you must read this book. And this book can also have the cutest book that I've ever read tag or award. So just give this a go because it is so sweet. The next book that I'm going to recommend has already made its way into my most favorite books of 2019 list, and the book that I'm speaking about is Narsimha by Kevin Mitchell. I'm specifically recommending Narsimha because it is a known story, and all of Kevin Mitchell's books are very easy to read and they are very much engaging. The main point of me referring to Narsimha is because the story is well known by most people already. So while getting into the book, you'll just search for the links that are tied inside the story in his way to the original story of Narsimha, and it will make the experience of reading the book even more better. And another thing which I have to say is, while you start reading books which must drive you to read more books, go for books with stories that you know. So it'll be easier to read, and you'll also end up reading more books than you used to read before. So just give Narsimha a go. It is a bit long, but it is so easy to read and so fast paced. The book we are going to see next is Throne of Glass by Sarah J. Maas. Now, this is an epic fantasy series that is set up in a YA range, that is an young adult range. Now, this story deals with the life of a female assassin and her destiny, her journey towards her destiny. Okay, now the main thing which makes the book more readable is the character of Selena Sardotian and the side characters in the story. Now, if we see Selena as a character, she's an assassin, as I said before, and apart from that, she's also a girl who likes doing girlish stuff as well. Many people don't like that part of the story because they think that how can an assassin be so girly? That is the point of the story. The character of Selena is not bland. It is totally having 2 sides. That is a girly side and as also a tomboy or an assassin side. The cover itself reveals the character of Selena very well. The front cover shows her as an assassin, and the back cover shows her in a gown, which just shows that she's a girl just like any other girl, and she'll have the desires of an ordinary girl. So if you want to read books with enjoyable characters that are a bit relatable, then you can go for Throne of Glass by Sir J. Maas. And it is also an 8-book long series. If you end up liking this, you can just go for 7 more books in the series and just have a very good time. I said that the character of Selena is a bit relatable, but it will be mostly relatable to girls. So I also have to recommend a book that is mostly relatable to boys as well. So I'm going to recommend The Belated Bachelor Party by Ravinder Singh. Now, this is a story about 4 men who used to be college mates and roommates during the college time. Now, after they're getting married, all 4 of them, in the future, like about 10 to 15 years after their college, they are planning to have a trip together to Europe. Now they are going to Europe and there are many mishappenings which happen there. This book consists of so many scenes that are damn relatable, not just to guys but also girls, and everyone will have faced situations like this in their life for sure. And it is so jam-packed fun. It is fun from page 1 to page last. You can just sit and binge through the book continuously and have a very good time, and this will make you pick up more books. And it is also a happy book. It doesn't make you feel sad. It might make you feel nostalgic at times, but you'll end up having a very happy time reading this book. So give The Belated Bachelor's Party by Ravinder Singh a go. The book that I'm going to recommend now is a very popular book. You might have seen this book in many booktube videos before. The book that I'm speaking about is The Fault in Our Stars by John Green. Now this book has like everything that you want to get you into reading. It is young adult. It is written by John Green. It is a romance novel, and the story is the cute love between 2 kids who suffer from cancer. And many people say that the story is sad throughout. I accept the ending of the story is intentional to be sad, but the journey of the story is funny at many places. If you want a wholesome experience of reading a book, then you can go for The Fault in Our Stars. You will feel bad, you will feel sad, you will feel happy, you will laugh, and you will be feeling related to some character in the story throughout. So if you want a book that is very much relatable and has a bittersweet ending, then you have to read The Fault in Our Stars. It will make you pick up more books, especially more books by John Green. The last book that I'm going to recommend today is The BFG by Roald Dahl. It is a children's novel written by Roald Dahl. Now, in this story, there is a giant named the BFG, and he is a very cute, warm giant, and the other giants in the story are very nasty people. They are like people who eat human beings, but this giant is very sweet, and he forms this cute friendship with this little girl you see in the cover here named Sophie. And the book is so warm to read. It is very much childish. It is childlike, sorry, not childish, it is childlike. And I'd recommend you to read more children's books if you want to get into the habit of reading, because children's books are mostly happier to read and easier to read, and they will make you pick up more such books just so that you can get into this fun activity. So try giving The BFG by Roald Dahl a go. These are the 7 books that I've recommended that are easy to read for beginners, and they can get you into this world, beautiful world of reading. If you like these stories, do let me know in the comments below and we can just chat on the books. Also, like the video if you enjoyed it, and also share it and subscribe to the channel so that you can get more content from me. Thanks for watching.